Hey everybody, this is Dr. Liz Powell from sexpositivepsych.com.
And this is Joe LeVasseur of the Reality Rebel podcast.
And we are having a ton of fun having conversations here at Sex Geek Summer Camp. So I promised Joe that I would let him ask me a question. I'm a therapist. I'm terrible at receiving questions. So shoot, Joe, let me know.
So my biggest question was your clients.
Yeah.
When they come to you, what's the biggest problems that they come to you with?
Okay, so I see a pretty wide variety of clients right now, but what I see a lot is that the clients that are coming to me, they're dealing with struggles about identifying what it is that works for them and how to actually make that work. So whether that's clients who are coming to me who are trying out non-monogamy for the first time, or clients who are trying to figure out what structure is going to work for them, people who are coming to me with sexual shame, they're wondering if they're normal, is it okay to want these things, right? What I tend to see is that most people, they jump right into having relationships rather than taking the time to figure themselves out first. And I think that it's really hard to find a successful relationship if you don't actually know what you want.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so when Joe and I were shooting these videos, if neither of us knew what we wanted to have in these videos, we would just kind of sit here staring at the camera, right? And maybe we'd happen upon a great video eventually, but the likelihood is pretty low. We have to have some kind of goal going in.
Yeah, or some kind of intention about the direction that it's heading.
Yeah, some kind of framework, something that we're looking for. And I think that when it comes to sex and relationships, especially if you're not doing the standard heteronormative, mononormative model, people don't really know what their options are. They don't know what they can do. And so they try to just start dating people or start having sex and see if anything fits, rather than taking the time at the front to just say, is this actually what I want?
Hey, what do I want?
What's actually works for me, right? Like, what's important to me? Am I setting up rules in my relationship because of my insecurities and because of my fears? Am I setting those up because that's genuinely what works for me? Like, where are those things coming from? And I think that without that self-knowledge, it's hard to make good decisions or to get the relationships and sex you really want.
Yeah.
So,
self-awareness is so key when you're trying to build these kind of relationships, because there's so many different ways, especially when you bring another person into that mix, that can just veer off in different directions, especially into areas that you're not really comfortable with or you're not really happy with when you don't know what you want.
Right. And I think that, like, you know, no one would say that you're going to be able to cook an amazing meal if you've never cooked before or read a recipe or figured out what kind of foods you eat, right? So the same way that people take preparation in a lot of other areas of their lives to figure out, like, do I actually like steak or do I not like steak? Am I more of a mac and cheese girl, right? I think people need to take that time when it comes to their sex and relationships and really dive in and dive deep so they can get what's going to be fulfilling.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's great.
Well, thanks, Joe. Thanks for helping me get over my fear.
Yeah, getting over your feels.
My feels.
Your feels.
All the feels.
All the feels.
All right. Well, I'm Dr. Liz Powell from sexpositivepsych.com.
And I'm Joe LeVasseur of the Reality Rebel podcast.
And we will be bringing you more videos.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.